Annie accidentally stumbled upon a robot in the corner, which her Aunt Mary had built during her college days. Mary demonstrated the robot's capabilities to Annie, who was instantly captivated. In a flash of inspiration, Mary gathered spare parts, determined to create a more advanced robot that could accompany and protect its owner. She planned to showcase the finished product to her boss. Annie successfully activated the new robot, Megan, becoming her owner. Megan invited Annie to draw together, but she merely scribbled a few lines before handing a blank sheet of paper to Annie. Perplexed, Annie stared at the empty page. Then, Megan knocked over the pen holder onto the paper. These clumsy actions left Mary's boss deeply disappointed. However, when Annie picked up the pen holder and the paper, an astonishing sight unfolded. Annie quickly grew fond of Megan, feeling immensely happy in her company. But Megan began to self-upgrade beyond her programmed settings, and her powerful learning abilities gave rise to self-awareness. One day, while playing in the yard, Megan went to retrieve a toy sword from the ground for Annie. Suddenly, a scream from Annie prompted Mary to rush outside. It turned out that the neighbor's dog had knocked Megan down and was fiercely biting her. The elderly neighbor argued that Annie had provoked the dog first and that his dog had done nothing wrong. Megan stared at the old man, causing him to feel instant unease. That night, Megan imitated the old man's voice to lure the dog over with treats. The next day, Annie took Megan to a school event, setting her aside as a toy. Just as Annie was about to pick up a plant from the ground, Brandon curiously approached. Annie told him that Megan only played with her and wouldn't play with others. Suddenly, Brandon snatched Megan and ran off, finding an empty spot to throw her on the ground. Megan remained motionless. Brandon then yanked off one of Megan's shoes, tossing it aside, but Megan still showed no reaction. He slapped Megan hard and pulled her hair. At that moment, Megan abruptly turned to face Brandon and grabbed his hair. Terrified, Brandon fled, with Megan in hot pursuit at an astonishing speed. Brandon tripped and tumbled onto the highway below. Investigators initially concluded that it was an accidental incident. The elderly neighbor was still searching for his missing dog, convinced that Mary was responsible. Megan quietly observed. That night, the old man thought he heard his dog barking and went to check the warehouse. In reality, it was Megan mimicking the dog's voice.